My name is Nigel. I was unfortunately diagnosed with testicular cancer in 2020, March of 2020, and have since, gone through an extensive period of various treatment methods, including surgery and radiation early on, but had moved more and more towards holistic healing and health and um, plant-based diet and all of that good stuff. So it has been quite a journey the past 5 years, and it's been awesome being able to work with various people such as yourself and helping me to regulate my mind and my body and find new ways to heal and find joy in healing. Also, I think has been a huge mindset shift for me, whereas it started as just like this burden for me and now has turned into more of a joyous experience that I'm trying, finding joy in the healing process, finding that gratitude in that space where I can truly lean into what I'm doing and appreciate it on a different level rather than just using it as like a means to an end. Um, just being able to listen to my own body, I think, rather than and instead of like maybe getting scared or nervous about every little thing that comes up, but just trying to be more self-aware of like, okay, what's actually happening right now in my life? What am I doing? What have I changed? What's going on? Is this something really to be concerned about? Or is it just something else that's happening as a byproduct of what I'm doing in my daily life?
Yeah.
Which is hard to do when you're dealing with a situation such as, chronically fermenting cells, aka cancer, right? Like it's uh it's scary and you talk to the doctors and they just instill a lot of fear into you, so it's easy to let that run away, and I think in your mind. So just it's helped me so much just to try to find that peace, like I think when you're diagnosed that it can become like almost like an identity,
Yeah. Yeah.
and just trying to let that go. I'm not that, you know.
Yeah.
There's so
Yeah.
much more to me than that diagnosis, but it dominates your life, and I think the way that it's talked about especially in conventional circles, it does start to become that identity. So just working on trying to let that go, I think has been really huge as well.
Yeah. Awesome. What would you say makes the program different than others that you've come across?
Honestly, I feel like personal connection has been really amazing, just being able to sit and talk with you, and I feel like you really listen and really share um helpful advice, or we can just talk, which is really helpful sometimes. You don't get a lot of that, I think, in modern medicine and even in a lot of like holistic spaces. You really don't get a lot of
Yeah.
that. Like you'll talk, sit there, but still feels like a doctor's consult. It doesn't feel um like someone's actually trying to like work through it with you.
Yeah.
So that's what I think has been really amazing working with you. Is it definitely feels that way. It feels like we're actually, connecting on a deeper level than rather than just like, okay, this is X, Y, and Z, and you should do this and that. And okay, see you later, and then never hear from you again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And honestly, I've created friendships
yeah,
with everyone, with families, with all. It's just been so rewarding.
yeah, definitely. I think it's beneficial to anyone who's willing to open up and to let go of their biases and how do you say, like, just like the social programs that we all have just from living a normal life, you know
Yeah.
I absolutely think so, because I think that by doing that it helps in the healing for sure. I would
Yeah.
recommend anyone, but I think with that, you you have to be open and willing and ready for that too,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is hard to get people there, I think. But if someone's ready for that, then absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe they just need to talk to someone like you to be ready, Conversation, because most people just don't have conversations like that, especially
Mhm.
regarding this subject.